In 1 Corinthians chapter 8, the Apostle Paul addresses a critical issue facing the early Christian community in Corinth: whether it is permissible for Christians to eat food that has been offered to idols. This chapter goes beyond dietary laws and speaks deeply about the relationship between knowledge, liberty, and love within the Christian life. Paul begins by acknowledging that while many believers possess knowledge that idols are not real gods, and that eating such food is not inherently sinful, this knowledge must be exercised with love. He famously states, "Knowledge puffs up, but love builds up." 1 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 1. This contrast sets the tone for the rest of the chapter. True Christian maturity is not shown in the assertion of one's freedoms, but in the willingness to lay them down for the sake of others. Paul affirms that there is only one God, the Father, and one Lord, Jesus Christ. Idols, therefore, have no real power. However, he warns that not all believers possess this understanding. Some, newly converted and still influenced by the past pagan practices, might see eating food offered to idols as participation in idol worship. If more mature Christians eat in front of them, it could damage their conscience and faith. Ultimately, Paul advocates for a posture of self-denial, rooted in love. He concludes with a strong personal commitment: "If what I eat causes my brother or sister to fall into sin, I will never eat meat again." 1 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 13. This statement encapsulates the essence of the chapter. Christian freedom must always be balanced with responsibility to others. In summary, 1 Corinthians chapter 8 is not merely about food. It is a profound teaching on how believers should prioritize love and community over personal liberty. Paul's message remains relevant today, reminding Christians that true discipleship often means surrendering our rights out of compassion for others.